is 8:30 in the morning. We've just checked out of our hostel and we are now on our way to the taxi rank to get a shared taxi, hopefully.
Ready to go back to Siliguri. We're paying 300 rupees, which is a bargain for a 3-hour journey.
We've been going for about 2 hours now, down some twisty roads, but incredible scenery. These are the views from this restaurant. And down there, you can maybe just see the plains of Siliguri. So after being dropped off at New Jalpaiguri train station and having no luck with the tuk-tuk drivers who basically just didn't have a clue where our hostel was, and then we're just trying to like blag it by going like, oh yeah, I know where it is, it's going to cost you $2.50, which is basically just less than what we paid for a 3-hour journey, and this is a 10-minute journey. We decided to walk because we can't deal with their bullshit anymore. So yeah, we got a 20-minute walk, and it is significantly hotter here than it is in Darjeeling, so it's going to be a sweaty one. Well, that was a proper slog, about half an hour in 33-degree heat with our rucksacks on. This is that's the actual colour. This is all sweat colour. So it's just having a shower now. But we made it to our room. That's all good. So slightly frustratingly, we've just chatted with our hostel owner who thinks we're just a bit too late in the day to be able to go and see, oh, sorry doggy. To be able to go and see the tigers at the Bengal Safari Park. He's like, by the time we got there and queued up, it'll be closing. So sadly, the big cats elude us once again, but we're just going to go and get some food now. So we have just been to a vintage villa for some absolutely fantastic Joel Momos. So if you find yourself in Siliguri, definitely pop into this place. They really are extremely tasty. We did get slightly sort of elbowed into doing that last little bit, but it was all true. The food was delicious and the staff were great and the service was great. So yeah, stand by that clip, even though it might look a little bit weird. Obviously Zoe's tougher to please. What did you think?
I really liked it. I did have food envy though. I wish I'd had Joel Momos instead of chili garlic noodles, but my noodles were still really, really good. We might go back there this evening for round 2.
The hardest worker in Siliguri. Dedication plus talent equals success.
Huh?
So it's like an amazing like thunder and lightning storm going on now. It's been going all night.
Raining for like 5 hours now.
Yeah, at least. Look at this little fella. He really wants in. Yeah, so we didn't do very much yesterday, apart from sit in our room after our big meal and then enjoy that massive thunderstorm in the night. Honestly, we got woken up by some thunder that was just like gunshots, like cannons going off like right over our heads. But this morning it is 20 to 8 and we're off to the station in about 10 minutes to get our train to Calcutta, which is our last destination in India, which seems crazy. The time has flown by.
We've got seats for this one rather than a bed, which I don't know how that's going to be for 9 hours, but we'll find out.
So that was quite confusing, but we've made it to our train. Unfortunately, there's no space on the bench because some guys taking up the whole bench. But yeah, we got about 15 minutes and then we're on the train. So yeah, New Jalpaiguri, not the best for signage or early announcements or crowds. But yeah, soon be there. This is the absolute carnage that we just experienced boarding this train. Oh, that's really nice. A guy, we were actually, our seats were split across the aisle, but this guy has volunteered to switch to us so we can sit together, and that makes Zoe very happy, as you can see.
They're really happy. Yeah, it's going to be alright. I've got loads of just going to chill for 9 hours.
Possibly 10. Bang on the dot, 9:40. We're pulling out. Yeah, the train's just stopped about 5 minutes out of the station. And some people are just like getting off and just walking on the tracks, like just going for it. They can't be asked to get to the platform, so they're just like, well, I'm nearly home, so I'll just go. So after 10 hours, we are off the train. Now all we got to do is find a taxi. Now we find ourselves in the back of an Ambassador, the classic car of Calcutta. So as sod's law would have it, it's our last day in India and we've both been puking all morning. Yeah, I don't know what it is, maybe something we had on the train yesterday, but neither of us are full of the joys at the moment. Hopefully, I've just been sick, so hopefully that'll make me feel better, and Zoe has also been sick a few times, so it's only 9:10 now, so maybe we'll get a second wind to be able to explore Calcutta, because this is our only full day here, so it would be nice to see some of the city. You're very cute when you're ill.
Ça va bien.
Oui, ça va bien.
Non, ça va bien.
Non, ça va bien, Gérard.
No, you look much more chipper.
Do I?
Yeah.
Ça va bien.
So after a bit more sleep and several visits to the loo apiece, we are up and about, heading out onto the streets. This is an experimental walk to see how far we can get without the urge to go dashing back to find a washroom somewhere. But so far, 1 minute in, going well. And here, literally just next door to our hostel, that's our hostel there. And then this is the rather magnificent India Museum, which we may or may not visit depending on external factors. Well, internal factors really. A market here, just very close to us as well. So far so good. So we're going to go and have a look in the hog market. That market was fairly exhausting, just people just following us around the whole time. So we've called it quits. We're too weak. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a bit of exploring, but I think today we're just going to go back to the room, and self-care is the best care. So we went back to the room for a couple of hours because we really weren't feeling it in the heat of the day. But we've now rested. It's 5 o'clock, 5:10, so we're going to come out and go to I think it's called Raj's Spanish Cafe, which is meant to be a good spot to go and eat. So let's see what they got. What do you reckon?
I really like it. Ordered what I think is one of the safest things on the menu, pasta bravas. It's the first thing we've really eaten all day, so we'll see how it goes. But we do need to eat.
Okay.
A week.
Well, that was exactly the kind of hearty fare we needed, I think.
Yeah, it was really good. Really recommend. What's it called?
Raj's Spanish Cafe. Recommended. If you find yourself in Sutter Street in Calcutta, go there. You won't regret it. And after that little jaunt, we are back in the room. Yeah, it's a bit sad. Not really how we planned to spend our last full day in India, but them's the breaks. That's how India shakes down sometimes. I've only been ill twice here, which I think is pretty good going, and both have been fairly mild. We've been chipper today, and yeah, I think hopefully, because our flight's not till quite late tomorrow night, we should be able to get a little bit of sightseeing going around Calcutta anyway. Who's that emerging from the bathroom? So this is it, the morning. of our last day in India. And happy to report that we're both feeling much better. And we're just going to have the little explore that we didn't get yesterday. We've checked out of the hotel, we've left our bags there, and now we're just going to try and see as much of Calcutta as we can in the next few hours, and then we're going to go to the cinema.
I said, oh, is this where all the stray dogs come to meet up? By the way, they do look like dogs. I do also have bad eyesight. There's one lone pony over there.
Lone pony, good name for a band, that.
Oh, there we go.
He's going to drop an oosh. So yeah, we ventured out from the hostel. Big gutter to get run over on your last day in India. We are now walking in what we think is Maidan Park. We're going to head down to the Victoria Memorial and have a look at that. But yeah, we just got time to kill and just explore the city. Just been having a discussion about how much we're both going to miss India and the 3 things we're probably going to miss the most. So what are yours?
Food, definitely number 1, and then people. Everyone I've met has been super friendly, really helpful, really lovely, and the variety of landscape and things to do.
And I would say those 3 as well. Yeah, everyone we've met has just been incredibly, well, 99.9% of people we've met have been incredibly friendly and welcoming and helpful, and it's been so nice to experience that. And yeah, the food has been fantastic. We've been here 4 months, and we've had 2 average meals, and that's eating out breakfast, lunch and dinner, and only 2 of those meals have ever been even average. The rest has just been delicious. And yeah, the landscapes have been stunning, diverse, and yeah, it's just a very special place, very special country. Well, there she is, the Victoria Monument in honour of Queen Victoria. I believe it's now a museum, but it is the largest monument to a monarch in the world. So yeah, there you go, pretty impressive. There's old Queen Victoria on her throne, and there's her monument. And there's Queen Zoe looking at it. Just going to have a little cheeky look in the courts of the West Bengal Basketball Association, because it's been a while since I've seen a basketball court.
That's how you get it in. Where the Calcutta Knight Riders play. It's my new favourite cricket team.
Quite an impressive town hall building, I'm sure you'd agree. It is very pleasant in the shade. When you're out in the heat, man, it is hot. Sweaty people right now. So after a bit of a detour, we have found St John's Church, and this is where the memorial to people who died in the Black Hole of Calcutta are, so we thought we'd come here and see that. So after walking about 15,000 steps before lunchtime, we needed some R&R, and so we have come to the cinema to watch RRR. It's just the interval now. This film is amazing. It's in Hindi, so we don't understand, what they're saying, but you don't need to. It's such a good film, and yeah, we've got about 2 hours to go. Loving it.
10 out of 10. We only understand half of it. Most of it's in Hindi, but still. Best film.
Well, we've just come out of RRR, and I think we are very in love with that film. It was so good.
Oh, it was so good. It was amazingly over the top. The action scenes were great. It was dancing. There was songs. There was everything. It was so good.
Yeah, and when it was all in Hindi, but we understood exactly what was going on, and yeah, one of the top 5 action films I think ever. So that's it, we've literally just come out of the cinema, gone back to the hotel, picked up our bags, and now we're in the car on the way to the airport. Sad times. Yeah, that's statue of Diego Maradona inaugurated by Diego Maradona himself. It says it's the one and only. It's a better view of it. So there were a few moments of panic when we arrived here because our flight was not on the departures board, and we'd been here like an hour and it just wasn't showing up, and no one really seemed to be able to confirm whether it was here or not, but it has just turned up on the departures board, and that has made Zoe and I very happy. Purple is in this season. If we look like we're sitting uncomfortably, it's because we've just been shafted. These beers, well, and I've had to go for a honeybee brandy, so that's all I can afford. They're like 3 times more expensive than what you pay in the shops. But I need pre-flight alcohol, otherwise I'm a bad flyer, so it has to be done. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, we have also just found out that this airport is sometimes known as Dum Dum Airport, which feels apt at the moment. Just a couple of dum-dums. So that is the end of our fantastic 4 months travelling around India. It really was amazing.
And now we're off to Southeast Asia for 4 months.
And we'll tell you what we get up to there in the next video.